And good evening, welcome to Wednesday. Yes, I've actually remembered it's Wednesday and I've remembered to be here. Yes, thank you all for once again coming along and supporting me. Without you, I wouldn't be doing this because I'd just be talking to myself, which I usually do anyway. But yes, thank you for coming along and continuing with the Churchill tank build. Well, more of a chat and a build and more chatting and things like that, and we just happened to put a model together in the midst of it. But yes, welcome. I did see right at the start of chat tonight, I did see when I find the end, Mark Shellard was first in tonight, and he came in with a question about, can he have a ding for a finished kit? Well, Mark, if you haven't had a ding already on a Monday night and you want a ding tonight, you can have one, but you can't come round asking for 2 dings. You can't come round next Monday and ask for a ding. You've got to think about it, because these dings are very precious. So let us know what you built, Mark, and we'll give you a ding. Yes, and anybody else out there that has finished a kit, you too can have a ding. But don't forget, put it in the chat, and if I forget to see it, if I miss it, just keep telling me, or you can always put it in bold so I can see it, because I'm blind as a bat and my eyesight's getting worse. Yeah, I tried the old contacts yesterday because I thought they might be a bit of an improvement. It just irritated me all day, so I ended up taking them out and then back to, yeah. But here we are anyway. Let's get on with what we're going to do tonight. Well, we'll do a bit of chatting first, and then we'll get on with what we're going to do tonight, because chatting's the main thing. So, as I say, Mark Sellards was the first in, quickly followed by Steve131, who was in after that. And then I was in. Yes, came in. Gemma Williams. Good evening to you, Gemma. And Christopher C. Good evening, all. Live action from the attic space. Yes, yeah, we should do that. Live from the attic in Ted's house. We go over now to Skipper Scale Models. Well, yeah, did that sound like a TV announcer? Or yeah, perhaps, anyway. Where else are we? Steve 131. Yeah, Spruggle Addict. Good evening, King Ted. Thank you very much. Yes, good evening. Scale Modeling Chaos. Evening, everyone. Good evening to you. Well, Butcher That Model. Evening, Ted. Now then. I was rooting through cupboards and things today, and because the sun's moved out and I can root through cupboards now and things like that and get to places where I want. And guess what I found? Look. Yes. Butcher That Model. Yes. It's one of them stickers. I found a sticker, Butcher That Model. I didn't even know I had it. So I shall stick that in pride of place somewhere. So yeah, probably over here somewhere where you can't see it off screen. But I found one of them, and his dad around, but scaly models. Yeah, a scaly model sticker as well. So yeah. And another one. Is Chris in? Because I've got a War Hamster sticker. Yeah, even though I wasn't here Sunday to do War Hamster, I do apologise for that. But life got in the way, and it was just not suitable to do any War Hamstering on Sunday. But I'll make up for it. But I've got, yeah, look, so I've got War Hamster, scaly models from Dad, Mephiston Red, Dad said. And Butcher That Model. Yes, so there's something missing from Ted's desk, says Scale Model Chaos. Booze. Well, it's not. Once again, it's Council Pop. It just seems that these days that the since I've gone back to work sort of regular, that it just seems lately that the Wednesday night have coincided with work next day. So that's it. So yeah, it's just some castle pop, just to wet to whistle, because you all know that I don't like to have a drink, even though I'm sleeping and driving. I'm away early in the morning, you see. And what I did do last weekend, after last Wednesday's live stream, I took the Lem out. We went away in the motorhome just for some chillax time. Yeah, well, we didn't do anything, just chilled out. I had a few beers then. I just chilled in the Lem, the Lunar Expedition module. So there we go. Dave says, save them all, Ted. One day they might be worth nothing. Yeah, well, things are priceless. That one's a little bit ripped. Could you send me another one? Yeah, but I'll put that one up there, and I'll put that one just around the corner so that you can't tell it's ripped. So that was it. Yeah. Junkwork says I'll get a Junkwork sticker when I get a figure up. Yes, I used to have some stickers, but they've all gone. I need to order some more, and I also need to order some mugs and a couple of t-shirts, because if you're a Patreon and you join the right level of Patreon, after so long you get a sticker, and if you're at another level on the Patreon you get a t-shirt, not like the one I'm wearing because it's just a t-shirt. You get a t-shirt, and then at the next level you get a super smashing skipper scale models mug, Patreon mug. Yes, and I'm going to get some special ones made, so because I've had some blue ones, and I'm going to make some special Patreon ones. So if you want a mug, go and have a look at Patreon, and if you want to join the level, and you can qualify for a mug. Or if you just want the basics, just get a skipper scale model sticker. I am going to get some more of them. I need to get back in touch with Chris, because he arranged to get these. So I'm going to get some more. I might get some different ones in some different colours as well. But I like blue. But this, yeah, Dave ran out as well. I need to order some more. Yeah, I'm going to get some bigger ones. I'll get some what they call bumper stickers, perhaps, and you could proclaim your loyalty to skipper scale models. You could stick them on your bumper. That's it, and then people can run into you and dazzled by the glittery sticker, or they can just be getting too close to think, what does that say on there? That's what happens. But anyway, good evening to you all anyway, and do chat amongst yourselves. Oh, forgot. Yeah, where were we? Has Mark Sellard come back yet and told me what he's built? Because he can have a ding. I did say he can have a ding. Carl's in. Good evening to you as well, Carl. Good evening. What we're going to do on this tonight then? Well, I did think that tonight, I prepared last week for some decals, and I never got around to putting them on. You know me by now. I say that by next week I'll have this done and I'll have that done, and you all know me. You know when it comes to this week, I haven't done it. It's like being at school, isn't it? Yeah, Ted, where's your homework? I haven't done it. I'll bring it in tomorrow. Bring it in tomorrow. Tomorrow comes. Ted, where's your homework? It was like this. The dog ate it, but yeah. So that's it. So I thought we'd do some decals live on camera, live tonight, live on Skipper Scale Models. Ted will be attempting the life-threatening, daring putting decals on. Yeah. Did that sort of sound dangerous? Yeah. Dangerous Ted and the decals. Oops. Crocodile. Oh. Crocodile. Maybe that's why they called it crocodile. No, perhaps not. I'll get carried away here. Yes, let's do some decals on this. Decals, water slide transfers, stickers, Letraset double rub down, whatever you want to call them. I'll call them decals. So we'll do that. And we're doing it in the 6th Guards Tank Brigade, 3rd Tank Battalion Scots Guards. Them. Because, as I said, it will go nicely with the Scots regiment that's driving the universal carrier, the Bren carrier. So it could be easily explained if they're on the same sort of diorama. Do we still intend to do that diorama? But yeah, we'll get around to it. Yeah, we'll sort it out. But then next week, you must come along next week, because after next week I'll be away for 2 weeks because I'm on hollybobs. Yes, I'm going on my hollybobs. Not next week, not next Wednesday, but the Monday after. I'll be going on my hollybobs, so I won't be here for 2 weeks. So you'll have to come along, and we'll make it a super bumper edition. Right. Carl said he went for Ben Nevis on his as well. Yeah, that was another thing. I thought I'd go for Ben Nevis because I want to go up Ben Nevis. I want to do Ben Nevis. Yeah, that didn't sound right, does it? I would like to walk up Ben Nevis when I'm in Scotland sometime. But yes, that's what I meant. So, where should we start? Well, we'll start by telling you that, well, you already saw it last week. I'd clear coated this with some pledge, shine, this amazing stuff, floor cleaner. Yes, not floor cleaner, floor wax, multi-surface wax. This is the old bottle, and I've got loads of it. But yeah, it's not. It's yes. You'll tell me that it's not models. It's not built for modelers and things like that. But it's brilliant for what it does. I use it as a pre-coat for glossing and weathering and things like that. Then I'll go over the whole vehicle in the end with a proper modelling varnish. Matte coat, but that's brilliant. It works. It does what it says. It doesn't do what it says on the bottle because it says it does something else on the bottle. But anyway, what should we do? Right, let's start with the turret. We're putting these little diamonds on. Now I believe I believe that these shapes identify the tank as being like a commander's tank or something like that, or I'm sure you guys in chat will know far better than I do. Let's have a look in chat. I will keep coming back to the chat, so please bear with me. Right. Does Ben know you want to do him? Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Am I coming down to Portsmouth, Ted? I don't know if I'll be heading south. Not for the foreseeable, anyway. I would like to go to Portsmouth because that's a great place to be. Because you can get in a boat and ride up and down the channel as such. Look at all the boats and ships and getting mowed down by ferries and things like that. But we don't have any plans at the moment, Dave. Excuse me, I've got a horrible cough. Hay fever. And this being in the hot attic sets it all off. Dave said I have a bottle of Puss's gunpowder proof rum that needs opening. Could have changed my mind. Junkworks, hopefully I can make it that far north. I'm going to do my best. We are planning to take the Lem north of the border and do a few distilleries. Go up the east coast. I don't fancy doing the west coast. No, the other way around. Do the west coast. Go up there, look at some castles and distilleries and things. I know that a lot of distilleries are on the east coast and Speyside's in the sort of middle. I think I'm just looking at my whiskey map. But yes, we'll do some of the islands. Maybe try to get up as far as Skye and have a look round and bring back lots of bottles of the good stuff. So there we go. Right, so let's yeah, whilst we chat away. Do I water this pledge down to spray it? Says Sprue. I don't. No, straight out of the bottle into the airbrush and spray it on. Just brilliant. It lies flat. This has all been. Take these off. It lies flat. It dries really matte. Well, it's shiny. It's brilliant. So yeah, you don't need to water it down. Just clean up with some warm water as well. That's how I I clean mine up. You can put a drop of alcohol in or something like that. A little bit of window cleaner, or just general blue cleaner. That'll do the job. Oh. Snapdragon on Parkwork Forum swears by Puss's gunpowder. I've never tried it yet. I'm not a big rum drinker. I have drank rum in the past, but I'm not. Yeah, I haven't tried it, but I'd never say no. Not what you see on the east coast. West coast is far nicer. Yeah, that's where I plan to go because that's got all the castles and sort of locks and things in it. So yeah. If we do, we'll plan to get up as far as Skye and do a day or two on there, and then drive back. Yeah, that's what it's all about. So how are we going to do this? Well, let's cut these out using a very sharp. This is this isn't a very sharp scalpel, so we'll put a new blade in. Now, for the squeamish amongst you, please look away because I'm bound to stab myself. Hang on. Yeah, so we'll change the blade and the scalpel live on telly. It could go up the west and back down the east then. Well, yeah, could be, but I just want to stay away from the NC 500, the North Coast 500, because I think with everybody buying motorhomes during the lockdown and things like that, I think everybody's going to be up there, so I really want to stay away from the madding crowd, really. Right, here we go. we've taken one blunt blade off, that one, and we'll put one nice shiny sharp blade back in. There. How clever was that? It's a pity Fox Wolf isn't here to see how we could handle sharp things safely. So we'll put that one back in here. And my wife has a sharps box downstairs because she's a diabetic, so she has needles. So that will go safely in the sharps box. So this, be careful, folks. This hobby is dangerous. Oh, Junk says, let me know when I'm coming, and he'll roll out the red carpet. Thank you very much. That will be very hospitable of you. As I say, next week, well, after next week, I'm going down to Bath and Bristol, starting off at a place called Tilperton, and then I'm doing the Kennet and Avon Canal down to Bath. Bristol first. Is it Bristol? Bristol? No, it's Bath first, then Bristol. So if you are down that way and you are near the Kennet and Avon Canal, do come and say hello. Be nice. We're travelling with some friends. not a very great rate of knots, because you can't on a canal, can you? Oh, paramedics have just been put on full alert. Yeah, thank you, Carl. Yes. Now we need some tweezers. Now then, we're not going to dip this in water because it's only a small decal, and we'll do this with most of the small decals. So I'm just looking for something. What I do with these is actually just paint the back of them with some microset. Soften the decals. Just leave it a moment. Find the right spot on here, and that's going about there. While we let that soak a little bit, we'll just talk about, have a look at, if you go up to Isle of Skye, that's Spid territory, that is. Oh, right. Yep, I'll let you know, I'll let everybody know when I'm coming. Keep an eye out for the lem. Yeah, I'll be telling the missus that she has to jettison sort of clothes and things, because buying bottles and bottles of magic fluid could put you over the weight limit, so we don't want to do that, so she'll have to jettison some clothes. Yeah, so if you see two people in a motorhome driving south naked, you know that we've bought all the beer, all the booze, not beer, but yeah, all the bottles. There we go. That's that one on. Look how quick and easy that was. I won't need any micro salt on this because there's really no curves for it to conform to. I could just put a trop on, maybe just to make it settle down, just to soften the edges. But we'll do that. Yeah, I think we will. I think we'll do that. Edward Leonard's in. Good evening, everybody. Hi to you. That's a long way to go for a bath. Yes, well, by the time I get down there, it'll be time for a bath. Steve131 says his wife's type 1 as well. Yep, so you'll have a sharps box in the house. Handy place to dispose of your sharps from the modelling bench. Now this one goes on the other side. Athol's in. Good evening to you. Junk says plenty of magic fluids to work from. Yes, yeah, that's. I don't think Mrs. Ted's listening, but I've told her that the real reason to go north of the border to Scotland is to look at the beautiful castles and the heather and peat bogs and lovely scenery that you can see in Scotland. Nothing. No. I'm sure she'll enjoy that. She will, because I've told her she will. Let's cut this one out. Yeah. There we are. And I've just put the lid back on that, and I take it off again. Because who hasn't knocked one of them over before? Oh. Right, next one, same again. Just soak the back of it on the front, and then just leave it for a moment and find some chat. See what's going on in the chat. Nothing. Oh, right. Yeah, talk amongst yourselves, please do. Yes. And yeah, did we hear back what that did we hear back what that model was yet from Mark Shellad? Mark, are you in? That's all what the model is. Anybody else finished a model? You can have a ding. Yeah, a special ding on Skipper Scale Models Wednesday night. But yes, you know how valuable they are, though. We don't give them away without good reason. And you can't have two dings. You can't come back. You can't come back on a Monday and ask for another one. We do keep yeah, I keep notes. Scotland's got the Harry Potter Viaduct. Yeah, sure that. Scotland has the... Yes, that's on the west coast. That's on the... I know it. I can't think of the name of it. They actually run... Friends of ours are actually going on that very trip this next week. I know we haven't done. Give it a bit of that. So we can slide it into position. Just need to check. I think this one here, actually, in the final model itself, it'll be covered with like a roll-up canvas or something like that. But we will do our best to get it nice and flat. I'll put the one on the back end, on the aft, and then we'll give it a coat of microsol and get them all settled down. For shame, Ted, Microset is not in a dad device. I haven't got a dad device. No, I missed out on them all. Yeah, but I've been very lucky. I haven't spilt it yet. But saying that, I'm bound to do it live on telly. I might not have caught myself, but I'll spill that. Oh, till you got to see the epic historical sites and wartime history in Orkney. Absolutely nothing to do with Highland Park or Scarpa Distillery. Shush! Yeah, she might watch this on catch up. Yeah, don't mention that. Yeah, but I do hope to get that far up and visit everybody. Because friends of ours have actually recommended going to Orkney. What's that chapel up there built by the prisoners of war? That looks interesting to go and visit. Because yeah, I've got enough holidays left, and I work the hours that you have to do quite good. I could actually probably take a month off, and we could just go touring, not be in a hurry to get anywhere, not be in a hurry to get back. Oh. Athol can't finish anything, so no ding for him because his dog's in the man cave and it's now a dog cave and yeah, etc. Because it hasn't been mentioned yet, well done, Scale Modelling Chaos. Belly and bench. Belly, chicken fowl curry with vegetable rice and naan bread. Bench is a 135 Humvee. Oh. Yeah, they were huge. They're big, aren't they? Humvees. Mind you, anything the Americans have is big. Let's put that there. Gluing things on. No, we're not gluing things on, are we? We're decaling. Good job it's not a Revell kit. Oh, now I'm going to hold that up. To put much forward thinking into this, how am I going to get that on there now? Oh, that wasn't bad. That didn't go on too badly. Straight out. Get the air bubbles out. And what I'll do, as I say, I think I'll go over it in some microsol now on those three. Just get them to lie down and squeeze any bubbles out. It's not as though it's forming around any curves or anything, but we'll do that. I'll be back to chat in a minute. Is there any, can anybody recommend any must visit distilleries for Scotland then? Because I can make a detour. Oh dear, look, I've found ourselves on the wrong road. Never mind, we'll continue along here and see where we end up. There we go. We should let them settle down now. Oh, back into chat. The viaducts at Glenfinnan and the Fort William to Ballag Road. That's it. Yes, the friends are meeting the train at Fort William, so then they'll go across the Glenfinnan. That's on its way to the brewery, isn't it? Gemma loves taking mum's dogs for a walk. Yes, I often, when I go walking, I'll take the daughter's dog, just for a bit of company. It's nice just to take the dog out for a walk. It's like owning a dog but not having the responsibility, because we used to have a dog, and I would like a dog again, but they're so tying. You know, if you go out for the day, you've got to be back at a certain time because of the dog. Or you couldn't go out and think, let's stop the night, because you've got to be home for the dog. But yeah, having somebody else's dog is a good arrangement. Oh, Spriggloo says, I've been to the Glenfiddich distillery. Thank God I didn't drive there. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm hoping that some of these distilleries either have a campsite nearby or within walking distance of a campsite, so I can visit them. That's it, the Italian chapel, built from scraps by the prisoners held there. The paint inside is something very special. Yes, I'd love to visit that. Oh, you mean, yeah, Dave. Oh, you mean the church that's next to the Highland Park distillery? Well, yeah. If it's close to this, oh look, there's a distillery over there. Let's just nip over and have a look. Oh, Dave says bench is Warhammer, Baby Night Army Girl or Warglaves. Belly is Chinese glazed pork loin steaks and chips. Glazed pork loins, were they from the your own butchered hands, done it yourself. Nice thickly cut pork loin chops. Yep, it's that thick. Yeah. Oh, just so happens that Jaegao Rum is located right next to the chapel. I really must visit this magical island just for a visit. I might never come back. There's been a motorhome stuck at the ferry port for the last 6 months. It just refuses to go home. That'll be me. Speyside has many fine distilleries to take your pick. Yeah, Speyside's a good one. There is actually the Speyside Trail as well. You can walk. You could do a walk. I think it goes along the old railway line, what used to be a railway, through all the distilleries, and you could stop off at each distillery. Yes. The scale modern chaos. When I was 14, I went on a French exchange to Dijon. I went to the Crème de Chassis distillery. I'd say, see what I did there? I do French as well. The Crème de Chassis distillery. Bought 4 bottles, but only one made it home. The teachers were not happy dealing with a bunch of drunk kids. Yes, but the teachers were probably as drunk as the kids, so they never noticed. Would highly recommend the Glenfiddich tour, says Carl. Yes, sounds like the voice of an expert. But yeah, not in a disparaging way. Yeah. Bench, Revel Tradium Shuttle. Belly, nothing yet. Go and get some in the belly, Carl. Belly, mac and cheese. Bench, a rusty attack gun, anti-aircraft gun. Or no, a rusty Russian anti-aircraft gun. Sprue says, I can't remember the tour part of Glenfiddich. Yeah. Well, that's it. That's the best sort of tours, isn't it? Have you? Yeah. When you went to Scotland, did you go on the Glenfiddich tour? I can't remember. Yes. Oh, you must have been on it then. Yeah. Well, I remember going in, but I don't remember coming out. Ben Nevis. Put the name on. Ben Nevis. Oh, it's so nice having a nice sharp blade to work with. Now then, that goes on there. So this is going to need some microsalt just to get it to lie down. Let's cut off a bit of this excess so we're not working with too much. I often find that putting the decals on sort of marks the end of the build and brings your model to life. When it starts to look, yeah, when it's military, it starts to look more military and official, doesn't it? Oops. So, do this one. So, yeah, voices from downstairs. I don't know if you could hear them. That's Mrs. Ted. Yeah, so while she's talking, I know that she's not watching the show. So that's all right then. Catch up with chat in a minute. Just a bit of concentration going on here. we've got a few people watching that don't appear to be in chat. You come along and say hello. Yes, find a little chat button at the side of the screen somewhere around here. Join chat. Come say hello. Tell us who you are, where you're from. We'll welcome you all with open arms and lots of free gifts and prezzies and things like that. But prezzies and gifts may not be included, because we're all a friendly bunch. Yes, we'll send you virtual hugs. Oh, Athol says a belly was roast pork sliced and cheese bat with a mustard mayonnaise. Oh, and a pinch of salt and coffee. And afterwards strawberry cheesecake. Well, after that much, it doesn't matter what's on the bench or what isn't on the bench. Right, excuse me a minute. Concentration time while I try to get this on. In one go without losing it. Because if this doesn't go right, I'll end up having to change the name. There we go. That was good, wasn't it? Right, we'll put some microsol straight onto this and we'll try and get it to lay in. And if it doesn't quite work, weathering. Yes, there'll be a bit of weathering goes over this if it doesn't work. And I know these decals do conform quite well given a bit of liquid persuasion. That's stretching that a bit. Right. I think I messed that one up. Told you would. But I'm not going to bother with it anymore, and I think we'll just get away with it. Yeah. Yeah, doesn't look too brilliant, does it? Never mind, never mind. It will be all hidden with some mud. Some suitably applied mud or some equipment, and we'll get it sorted. It also just happens that the famous road sign is right next to the Swannery Brewery, Ted. Yeah, must take a picture next to that road sign. Oh. And Edward says, I have a paint stirrer, but I can't find them. I better stop buying stuff because I apparently have too many things to keep off. Yeah, that's it. Yep. Although you can never have too many things. Always be buying something. Yeah, certainly whilst we've been in lockdown, my wallet has taken a hammering. Oh, yeah, you do some Amazon, so it used to be eBay, didn't it? It used to be searching eBay in a drunken state, but yeah, Amazon's just as bad. And I have to have my picture taken outside Skipper's pub in Kirkwall. I will, yes. Send me a picture of it and I'll Photoshop myself onto it wearing my hat. Retro Rabbit Studios, hi, welcome, good evening to you. Edward Leonard says bench, Waziboom Blaster Jet, belly, spag, sausage and meatballs. I had meatballs tonight. The Mrs. Ted did a wonderful thing with IKEA meatballs. She mixed them up with pasta. What sort of pasta was it? Not ravioli, macaroni. Yeah, she mixed it with macaroni, poured a load of tomato-ish type sauce. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not the cook in our house, so I don't know. She poured a load of tomato-y stuff over it, and then mozzarella cheese, chopped all that up. Loads more cheese went on the top. Then the meatballs were in and all stirred up, shoved in the oven, baked, came out. Loads of gooey, cheesy meatball, barbecue tomato sauce type mix. Yum, yum. And garlic bread. Yes, so that's what I had. And on the bench, Churchill. Oh. Oh, where we at? No loud noise while Ted does those decals. Yes, somebody made a loud noise and I bent that one. But never mind. Only you and I will know that decal is bent. Because nobody else will. So don't tell anyone. Yeah. Nobody on the internet ever saw that. Yeah, but somebody made a loud noise. Oh. It takes a bit of work to get that one in, but it goes in eventually. Yes, I overworked it. But I'll remember for the next one. Ow. Soak it, leave it be. Yeah, I should have done. I should have just left it. William Rayborn, hi made it back, had to go to the hobby store. Oh, hobby store, this time of night? What did you get at the hobby store then? Can't just leave it at that. It's like I'm having pizza for me tea. Alright, yeah, you're having pizza. What was on the pizza? Yeah, I went to the hobby store and come back. Yeah, and? What did you buy at the hobby store? We're all, everybody in here, all of these people on this list over here, all of these people, I wanted to know what was bought at the hobby store. Meatballs in curry is a good idea. Oh yeah, I never thought of that. Meatballs, curried meatballs. Yeah, I think we could start a new delicacy there, couldn't we? Curried meatballs. A portion of curried meatballs and chips, please. Hi. I'll have to introduce you to the famous Orcadian patty supper after the samples. Yes. It's going to the pub, innit? Having a few, and on your way home, you can't walk past the kebab shop, or can't walk past the takeaway without going in. It's a given, isn't it? It has to happen. It's only 4 p.m. Got some liquid mask and white paint. Ah, well, yes, okay. Now we know what was bought at the model stock, the hobby store. Yeah, I don't think the hobby store. Yeah, we call them a model shop. Well, I do anyway. Across the pond they have the hobby store. Right, I've lost. Right, we won't want that one. Right, let's try Ben Nevis 2. Let's have a second go, and this time we'll get it right. This time I'm just going to put it on and leave it. There we go. I'm taking Carl's advice. I'm going to put it on and leave it. They mostly sell RC stuff. I do have some models, that kind of stuff. Right, sort of. Yeah. It's good. It's good to have a little shop that you can just go and visit just for those emergency supplies. Right, concentration again. Silence, please, while I attempt this. Right, there we are. Leave it. Yeah, we'll leave that one. Just put that top back on there. We'll roll this out. Right, and we want some number 2. So there we go. Right, I'll put that on and just leave it now. And hopefully it'll suck itself in. So we now have our tank named. Hey, it's like launching a ship, isn't it? I name this tank Ben Nevis. Cool. I don't call it a hobby store or a bottle shop. I call it the mass expense leave my wallet store. That's the ones. Yes, that's them. Yes. Oh, here he comes again. He's coming down the street. Yeah. Yes, I can hear the till ringing now. Happy Haddock in Kirkwall does the best patties. Unfortunately, it's a bit away from the pubs. Doesn't matter. We'll walk. We'll get the patties. Or we can order them for delivery, because everywhere does delivery now. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah, you nearly caught me out there. Yeah, you're shouting and booed. Yeah, I see what you're trying to do. But I'm a professional. I can, yeah. Don't get me that easy. Right, let's go back to the other side. Don't look at the Ben Nevis. It's Ben Nevis. Nevis. Yep. Well, we want some hull numbers now. We want a T43H. That's that one. Oh, I remember when I was doing the Land-wasser, the boat tank, how I really screwed it up. I was trying to put the hull numbers on, and they were horrible decals, really thin, and I really screwed it up. I got one half of a number on, but what I managed to do was all the other numbers that were on the decal sheet, I managed to sort of salvage the number from them and cut them all up. Really difficult to do, but got there in the end. Yeah, so take your time. Take your time, people. Yeah, this side of the tank now will be at the back, so nobody will ever see that it's been nevis. And then, because there'll be a big splash of mud on this side, or maybe a draped tarpaulin. Right, we'll leave that there a moment. Chat. One thing about doing decals, come back and join in the chat. Where is Sarah Jane tonight, by the way? Yes, anybody seen Sarah Jane? Sarah, if you are watching and you're not around to get into chat, we're thinking of you. Look after yourself. If we stay in Kirkwall, we get delivery. That's all right. Yes, we'll get a delivery. Yeah, I think I'll have to get some practice in if I'm going. Whenever I get around to visiting Orkney, I'll have to get some practice in before I go, because it sounds like I'll never survive. There we are. There's that one. Right. I don't know what all these numbers refer to. I think that one's like the registration, like the unit number, I think. So, yes. We're looking good. To the side. Make sure we get the same number, because that happens as well. I bet you've done it as well. You've cut out the numbers, done one side, and then you've cut the other side out and found you put the wrong number on. How do I know that? Yeah. Oops, still up there. So now this so now that we can all go out and visit people and places and give your family hugs, yeah, hugging your family is not obligatory. Yeah. If you don't want to hug your family, you don't have to. Dad, can I have a hug? No, go away. Yeah. So, yeah, now we can all go out and go places and have a little bit more freedom. And with holidays coming up, where have you planned for your holiday? Where's your staycation going to be? Max lad, welcome back. We've been waiting for you. Yes, you need to tell us what model you've finished, and if you want a ding, you can only have one ding, by the way. You can have it now, or you can have it on e-models on Monday, but you can't have both, because you know how expensive these dings are. We don't just give them away willy-nilly. So, yeah, what did you finish? And you haven't had a ding already for it, have you? You have to be honest. So I'll just put this decal on and you can tell us. Ow. Things keep falling over. We put decals on, your eyes always play tricks with you. You know it's straight, but you just won't leave it alone. There, got some numbers on. Oh, Airfix 135th Challenger. I'll take that ding now. Okay, let me find the ding for action lad. I need Airfix 135th Challenger. Can you hear that? I'll give you a second. I'll give you another one. There we go. Because the first one was a bit awful. Don't tell anybody I gave you two. Well done. Anybody else out there that wants a ding? Yeah, you can have it now, or you can wait till Monday night and have it on the e-models channel. But yes, you already get one. Don't come asking again. Well, for that particular model, you can have another if you finish another model. So you've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and maybe Monday. You've got 5 days to go and finish another model, and you can have another ding. I just wondered, am I eligible for a ding when I finish this one? Can I give dings out to myself? After run that one past the committee. Athol's off. Time to get his meds down his throat, coffee and sicky bedtime. Thank you for joining us, Athol. Hope to see you again next week. Don't forget, next week it's my last week before the holiday bobs. So come along and yeah, we'll see you before I go on my holidays. So that's that. Right, have I done the hull? Is there any more to do on the hull? I think we've done the hull. Now it's the lower hull. Oh, this is a nice one. Got that one. 1, 2. Got that one. Done that one. Do that one. Right, we could do the front hull, and we could do this nice shield. Number 7. That one. So yeah, I think by the time we get these decals on, that'll do us for the evening. And I think next week we'll be able to look at doing some washes and some post shading, what was I going to say? Yeah, we'll look at doing some washes and things, and the first stage of some weathering. Where's my brush gone? There it is. It's not that this tank's taken extra time to build, it's just I've been saving it so that I do it when you're all here. I've not been cheating. Oh yeah. What? Have I now Ted? I can't watch Monday. I'm in bed. Right. What have you finished, Dave? Let us know. Take that, put a shield there so I could see what I'm doing. Won't fit. Hang on. Sorry. Deep concentration here. Well, I'll try and get this shield on. There. Look at that. Bit of colour. Bit of colour on the tank. Did I ever finish the excavator thing I was building? I haven't. No. It's here. It's not too far away. Just I've really been struggling doing things lately. And I've tried to progress the Titanic as well, which is sort of stalled at the moment. Yeah, it's things have been a bit difficult with timing and mojo and things like that, but we'll get back to it. There's always lots of things to do in this shed, this loft, but I'll get round to it. That one. Now I need a 40. Now I need a white 40 or a clear 40 or a yellow one. 19. What clear one? So that's that one. You can feel the tension in the room with the decals. Yeah, it's like when you do a Revell. When I did the Revell Typhoon, the Eurofighter, there was thousands of decals, and in the end, I just ended up slapping them on. because I think there's a time comes when you think, yeah, I really need to sit back now and not do any more decals because it's doing me head in. I have this amazing thing here. Why am I struggling? There. Oops. And try to get this on here now. There we are. Cool. I'm getting good at this. Dave said second Imperial Knight Titan. Right. I'm not quite sure what that is, and you might be cheating because it might be just a little dude, and you've just painted one of 1,000. But is it my here? Yeah. There you go. Don't worry, Ted. Take your time. You're still by. Oh, thank you. Heroes. Yep. Do I get to wear a cape? Are you expecting me to wear a cape if I'm a hero, or wear my underpants on the outside? The heroes. 154. I need one of them. 15. That's that one. Right. Cool, we get good at this. And I haven't knocked anything over yet. Yeah, granted I've messed up a decal, but yeah, you can see how the sausage is made. You can see how it really happens. Yeah, normally I'd just edit that out and you'd never know. But that's the way we do things. No, it's not little, it's bigger than a Baneblade. Well, he did get 2 dings. Did you hear them? He got 2 dings. If you didn't hear them, just run it back for a couple of minutes and you'll see. A couple of dings. Oops. Okay, here we go again. There, cool. Please don't fall down the Warhammer hole. I've done a couple of Warhammers, bro. As you probably know, I've done the Baneblade and I've done the Astra Militarum Hydra, and I've really enjoyed them actually, but I'm not going down that route. Yeah, they're interesting builds, they're nice to build, they're nice to paint, but I couldn't tell you the difference between one faction, chapter, or another. I don't know anything other than they're nice to paint and nice to build. That's about all I know. Wayne Model Works. Hi Wayne. Welcome to the show. Yeah, you missed a fair bit. At the end you can zoom back and watch it for right from the start, and yeah, give me some more viewing time, but yeah, you watch it. But welcome anyway. We're just doing some decals on here, and we're about, I think, the last 3, so we'll turn it round and we'll turn it, and we'll drop it a little bit, so there we are. Just get a nicer position in there, and we've got we need a number 17. Yeah, right, we're not going to be able to see what this one is until we get it on, because it's clear. Sorry, little one. Does anybody actually use, if you see that when you get your decal, especially from Tamiya, and I know 1 or 2 others do it, they usually have a little description of down here about the vehicle or whatever it is you're building. Does anybody ever use them, or do they just get discarded? I just wondered if anybody used them to put on like a display or anything like that. I think we'll just have enough time to get these in, and then it'll be time to call it a night. Bedtime, because be up early in the morning. Busy at the museum. The museum's not open yet. We're open at the end of next week. Yeah, I think it's next week. We're open next week. We're just in the process of setting up a new exhibit, something for the kids and the family to enjoy. So if you are in the Lake District, do come along. Just need to let that one soak a little bit more. Not the Night Titan, a loose woman of negotiable affection and who drug habit. There we go. Put one on here. Not quite sure what this says, because my eyes are so bad I'd have to get the magnifiers out to see it, but I'm just guessing it's maybe the tank commander's phone number. Yeah. Or if found, this tank belongs to, please return to the British Army, BFPO 154. Todd, what is the writing on your magnetic contraption? It says designed and made in England. Sphere. That's the company. Sphere here. It's like the logo, and just designed and made in England. I was kindly sent this by. Yeah, I must admit I've forgotten who sent me it, but it was kindly sent to me. As somebody said, I've got one of these thingies and I don't use it. Would you like it? So yeah, and it's actually been quite useful. Because you can mount your tank in it for spraying or painting, or in this instant adding decals. You could just alter it without it falling off. There we go. It says, how's my driving, Cole? Yes, it does. It probably does. Yes. How's my driving? If this vehicle is seen moving between the hours of 12 o'clock, midnight and 6 in the morning, it's stolen. So this one goes over here a little bit. God, sending my eyes funny. There we are. That was clever. That was easy. That was easy. That one. And once again, I'll try and throw this little bit into the bin over there. And yes, every one of these that I've tried to throw in the bin tonight, I've missed. So there's a big pile of decal paper on the floor by the bin. Well, the last but not least, number 7. Finally, for tonight, we will affix the last decal. Drum roll, please. There we go. That's cut out. It's down here. Leave that one there. While I nip over to the chat, see what's going on in the chat. Oh, Quano's in. Good evening to you. Yeah, we're nearly finished, but welcome anyway. Yeah, welcome. Just put it back in. Yeah, we're just deep in concentration this evening, putting decals on, and we're about. It's intriguing me now. What does this thing actually say on the back of this tank? It says something Commander. There we go. However, the commander might not want anybody to know it's the commander. I hope they asked him. Although having a big diamond shape on the hull, denoting that the tank is that of a commander, does sort of give the game away. So there we are. And I think, by George, he's got it. What I'll do with these, I'm just going to give them a little splash of microsol, just to make sure the edges are down and it lies flat, softens it. And we could do these as well. Is yeah, they're already starting to suck down. Looking good. So there we are. So expertly done, says Spruglu. Thank you very much. And take the magnet thingy off. Put that back down there. Oh, we can put it back together, I think. There we are, and that could go on there. So we've still got one or two sort of detail parts to put on now. I'll probably do those, yeah, like I said, I'll probably do those between now and next week, but you'll know that won't happen. So we'll probably do them next week anyway. I've got like the tow cables, and there's a couple of extra tank track bits to go on, and I think that's generally about everything. So we could hopefully do that between now and next week, hopefully. And then next week, which will be the last show for 2 weeks because I'm on holiday, we'll have a look at some weathering. But anyway, all commanders' names on the back tell the tank following that it's an officer with a map, so don't follow it. Yes, officer, yeah, officer Rupert, do not follow me if you want to go somewhere. That's it. It looks kind of cute, doesn't it? The little bit of sort of paintwork just makes it pop, doesn't it? So we're looking more and more like a real tank. We've still got the dudes to do. So there's still quite a bit to do in this, but it's nice having you along to come along and have a chat. The blue diamond means it's the junior regiment of a regimental HQ. Yes, yeah, it does, because like there's triangles and squares, and yeah, any military armour buff will know all about that. But that's it. But anyway, it's just excellent timing to finish tonight. So thank you once again for joining us and coming along and supporting me. It's nice to know that you're all out there, all of you that have been watching tonight, whether you've been in just video land or you've been in chat land. I'm pointing over there because that's where the chat usually is. But if you have your welcome, well, thank you very much anyway. I'll leave you now. We'll finish with some nice music, and thank you very much. We'll see you all next week. I will be back next week. I'll be back before that with the e-models on Monday, and until then, don't forget the rest of the guys in the channels as well. Model Making Guru, okay, I forgot who they are. Festa and Chris and everybody else. Yeah, go and have a look at them all. So thank you very much, everyone, and we'll see you all next week. Thanks for joining us. Be safe, look after yourselves, look after your family, and give your family a hug, even if you don't want to. Bye. Thank you. Bye now. Right, how does this thing work? I can never get it right. That one. Bye.